survival video. So we're just going to catch up on where we left off last time a little bit before we crack on. But if you remember, if you saw, we were off taming a stag over yonder, over by the river near where our old base was on the live server. And we got the stag, we brought them back, we managed to tame another Rex while I was over there as well. So this is Crank. Hey Crank, the original Rex, level 42. He was pretty low level. I think it's level 4 when I tamed this one. She, rather. And has leveled up pretty well now. Killed a couple of alpha raptors with this dude over there. This girl. Very bad at genders in this game. And this is a new one, Slippery George, who's only level 15 male. So we've got the mate boosted now. So she's popping a few more eggs out of her butt. Or whatever orifice they actually come out of. What else have we got that's new? These are old. We've got a new Argentavis up there actually that I'll show you. Also, while I'm down here, you may have noticed we've got the fence has been built up properly. The fence is now 4 high, so I'm pretty happy with that for the time being. Might put some watchtowers on or something at some stage, but I'm pretty happy with this. I like this little bit where it kind of goes up the hill as well. I think that looks pretty cool. Gives you a nice little view down. Is that a kangaroo jumping over there? Maybe it is. That's fine. I don't need one at the moment. But yeah, so now we've kind of got this slightly unnecessarily securely guarded compound in the middle of a securely guarded compound. But you know, fine, screw it. It's extra safe, or at least the bottom bit is. It's not safe from aerial attack, but I'm just gonna take my chances and see how we get on. And I think I'm gonna try. Well, I've been trying to leave an Argentavis on neutral rock there to defend them against anything that flies along. But generally, I think they'll be fine. I've also got some crops down. I can't remember if they were going last time. I think maybe I just had this down but nothing planted. But I've got a few things growing. They're not anywhere near done yet, unfortunately, but they are cracking along. I've not actually put any irrigation on these pipe-wise because they're open air and the rainwater seems to keep these filled up pretty well. So I'm not going to pipe these up just as a bit of an experiment. See if they ever kind of run out of water just using rain. Hopefully they won't. So I've never 5.4 is the lowest I've seen them go so far, and it seems to rain pretty regularly in this game. So hopefully shouldn't be too much of an issue. Once we put a greenhouse over the top, we'll need to pipe them up because I guess they won't get any rain then. What else have we got? We got Mr. Pig here. We need to rename you really. He's here as a bit of a poop machine. How's the fertilizer? Oh, this is all full up, so that's fine. We can leave that. But the gist is these are composting bins that you chuck a bit of thatch into the stacks of 100 or 50. It uses 50 at a time, so even stacks. And you chuck a load of poop in it. It gradually makes fertilizer, which we've got a bit of in here. There we go. We've got a little bit, and this has got seeds and stuff. But this guy's great because you can force feed him stimberries like this, blip, 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 and he'll just keeps pooping, just poops away, gives you loads of poop that you can just stuff in there. It's a nice, easy way to get tons of medium poop. Just fires them out pretty rapid fire, and we put them on the ramp as well, so they don't. If you have them on flat ground, they will just a lot of them kind of get stuck under him, and it's a bit silly trying to grab them. So this is just a nice little trick to make it a bit easier to pick up huge piles of poop. Oh, and there's one for luck. You can leave those there, that's fine. Don't need them. We also we started building a little house. I started putting this together and dismantling the old crap shack that was over here. That's nearly gone now. Just need to empty these things out. And then this will all be gone, and we've got a nice open bit here. But yeah, the house is it's pretty basic. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming on. I might put in maybe some more windows. It looks a bit bare on this patch here. But we've just got simple foundation base, stone foundation base, normal wood walls, got some windows and stuff. I think I'm going to take it up extra floor. I hadn't quite decided, so I didn't put the roof on yet. It's going to go up one extra floor, I think, and I have a bit of storage and some beds upstairs. But we've just got pretty standard stuff. We've got some fires, we've got some forges, whatever they're called. Yeah, forges. We've got a workbench or smithy. And we've got a fabricator that I knocked up last night as well. So I've done quite a lot since last time. So I needed to jump on and update you with where we were. Fabricator is kind of an advanced version of the smithy and lets you build like lots of cool stuff. Like I don't know, what have I learned so far? Electronics, stuff like the fridge, the generator. That's all done through this, and a lot of the I think the guns maybe, or the industrial grill. I'm not really sure. Maybe the guns are the workbench actually, but yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. You need gasoline for that, which is just You just cook up oil and hide in a furnace to make gasoline. Let's just take this metal out while we're here. But anyway, so that's the little update. I'll show you. We'll go up to the egg pen and get a little. We'll do the egg date as well, the egg update, and see how we're getting on with the egg collection. But first, I just want to repair my tools while I'm here. There's not really much point in throwing that axe. But, we'll put that back. But we'll repair you. We're going to do a little bit of mining today. We've got it on normal harvest. I've got it on normal harvest, cheat mode off. We're going to see how we get on. Let's take some wood as well, because I might need that. Let's see. Oh, and some meat. I think I had some meat cooking here, right? Oh, I do. Look at that. Absolutely crap tons of it. Excellent. Do we need to take all that? Probably not, but we'll take it anyway. Who cares? So let's give... Ooh, hello. I had to turn off my Xbox Live and go offline to be able to record this because Xbox Live was going crazy, so they're having server problems. So hopefully this won't crash. It kept crashing out of Ark when I tried to open it, but now I'm offline. Seems okay. Still not a single egg from this stego, which is pretty annoying. It's actually a female, isn't it? That would be embarrassing. If it was a male, it's a female, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay, just a little bit stingy on the old eggs. We'll have to get you some pals to help force some of those out of you. Trike over there, which you've probably seen. So it's a bit of an adventure getting the steg back, and I decided to, when I was taming that steg, I thought the easiest way to get them back, rather than try and, because there were so many wrecks around, the easiest way to get them back rather than just walk and have a bird follow was to walk my wrecks over there and then walk back. And then there was another really low level Rex nearby, so I thought, screw it, I'll tame that. So I have 2 Rexes, and then there was another steg. So I ended up taming 2 stegs and 1 new Rex. But one of the stegs got killed by Carno on the way back while I wasn't paying attention. And but everyone else got back, although it was a bloody pain in the arse. And I'm glad I didn't film it, because I would have been really moody and not much fun to be around. But trying to go anywhere with lots of large dinos in Ark, it's just a huge pain in the arse, especially on an empty server like this, because there's so many trees. It's just, yeah, it's very difficult. They just get stuck all the time. They're so stupid. Holy crap. Yeah, so egg update. The dodos are shooting them out like machine gun. There's absolutely crap ton of dodo eggs, more than I probably need, but we'll just leave them for now and just keep hoarding shitloads of them. We've actually got a decent amount of scorpion eggs now. They've started coming a little bit quicker, it felt. I don't know, maybe because I'd been going away from the base, coming back, and then hanging around for a while building stuff. And I also just played a shitload of Ark this weekend. So we're getting quite a few of them. They're good for taming Rexes. I need to get some more Raptors and Dilos, because we haven't got many of those, and those are both useful as well. The other stuff doesn't matter so much, but yeah, that's on my list for off-cam, is to get a load more Raptors and Dilos so we can get a nice batch of them along with Scorpions. And the reason for that is it kind of covers us for all of the resource gathering dinos, all the important ones I want, which are the Anklo and the Doed, which is stone and metal mostly, and the Raptors for mammoths, which is for wood and just generally kind of carrying stuff. And then the Scorpion is for T-Rexes and also the frogs, which are goddamn amazing. Wait till you see a badass high-level frog. They're really good for getting cement paste. Anyway, this is Gandalf. Meet Gandalf. It's lovely looking. I think it's really nice looking. Grey Argentavis that I tamed. I just wanted to find one that's a little bit better than my kind of pony one down there. Yeah, so this, I think it was about level 60 or 70, this guy, when I tamed him. On harvest turned up, with tame speed turned up, so pretty easy taming. Pretty cheap mode, because you can just run around with the Rex, kill a couple of Carnos, and you've got like 30 prime meat, and then just shove it in, and the taming speed means it only takes a few. But yeah, so it's nice. But because we're going for, on this series, we're going for, let me start flying actually, while I'm chatting away. Let's just check what we've got in here. Hopefully we can fly all this stuff. You'll see what I'm doing with all this stuff shortly. Encumbered? No, that's about good. Right, we need to fill up our water though before we go. But yeah, I wanted, I don't want to kind of cheaty get too many tames on this, but because the aim of this series is really to be doing like perfect tames, sort of taming, or at least near perfect, taming level 120 things with pure kibble, and on full taming speed, so people can kind of relate to. I mean, I'm not going to put up a 3-hour video of me taming a Quetzal, but I'll edit stuff down. So it's a bit more even. Oh, that's not the word. So you guys can relate it to how you're playing on public servers, on normal official servers. And so the amount of kibbles will be the same, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I wanted a new Arge. This one's just, we'll have a look at stats, like 1500 health, 2k stamina, pretty decent, okay melee, and I'm really just leveling up weight on this guy. He's just a kind of pack horse. The other one was a bit shite, so he's probably going to get retired now. And this is going to be my main dude for getting around. Not getting around in a hurry, but just getting around. So what I'm going to do today, other than give you a little update of the progress. Oh hey Quetzal. I'm going to go up to the volcano, and we're going to make a tiny little, very tiny little sort of metal outpost and harvest a bit of metal, because that's something that I'm starting to need a bit more of now that I have the fabricator and I want to make guns and I want to make fridges and generators and all this stuff, and we need quite a lot of metal for that. So it's about time I made a metal outpost, and I wanted to do that at normal harvest speed, just so it wasn't, so, I don't know, otherwise it just feels, I don't want it to cheat too much. It feels too cheaty on 6 times. When if I could hit one rock and get 300 metal, then it's like, it's too much. So I've turned it back down. I'm just turning harvest speed back up when I'm doing like big boring base stuff, like making 200 wood walls or something like that. So I think we're finding a good balance. Let me know, I think we're fine. I think this is the Quetzal. There's a couple knocking around. It's a level 3 one. Yeah, this is the one I was trying to get this guy. When I was kind of bored yesterday, I wanted to mix it up. I thought I'd try out there's a method of solo knocking them out. So they're really hard to knock out because they don't land, they just fly away and they don't attack you. So if you just go and you can fly up to them, or if you shoot one, then you can be lucky if you can stay near enough in range to keep shooting it from the ground. So one of the solo techniques that people say works is to carry a scorpion, and I'm not even freezing up here, which is kind of weird, or pretty lucky I suppose. Yeah, is to pick up a scorpion with an Argentavis like this, put the scorpion on aggressive or whistle to make him attack the target, and like basically fly around smushing yourself on the Quetzal's back whilst the scorpion stings it. And it did kind of work. I got the scorpion to sting it quite a lot. But it does fly away each time. If you're lucky, you can get 2 hits on it before it kind of flies away, and you have to catch up. But the Argentavis I had just had kind of too crappy stamina for that to really work. So I had to keep landing and then finding it again. And then one time I landed on the side of the mountain, and my level like 100 and I don't know what was he, 150 odd, pretty high level scorpion got killed by a massive swarm of flies. So lost him. I mean, sadly, thankfully the scorpions are pretty easy to tame, so that wasn't really a worry. I can get another one, but yeah, that didn't really work out. Don't rush into things without playing on Ark. Anyway, so I'm in the volcano. I mean, if you're on an official server, it's going to be hard to compete for resources here. Normally, you're either going to, if you're on a PvP, hopefully, I don't know, well, the Alpha Tribes probably claimed it if you're on PvP. If you're on PvE, then it's probably been spammed full of foundations and pillars and is unusable. But if you're very lucky and it hasn't been, or someone's pillared it up to block people from putting foundations so things still spawn, then you might be able to use the lovely resources you get up here. Or if someone's maybe made a shared forge, some people do that, they'll make like an unlocked forge that people can use to try and discourage people from spamming foundations too much. But thankfully I'm on my own here, so I can do what the hell I like. What I do want to do is make sure I kind of put my stuff so it blocks as little as possible. So I'm just trying to, I mean, where's the densest metal? It's pretty evenly spread. These are all metal things here. I'm thinking about popping something in the middle here. I don't know what the range is on. There's quite a lot of obsidian over there. What about all this stuff? This is just rock. I mean, I could put it up on the lip, but then it's going to be a lot longer for me to walk up and down to pop it in. So let's do another little fly around, make sure we've picked the best spot. Now, I think what I might do, I'm not sure what the range is for blocking spawns for storage boxes. I'm not sure if it's as big as foundations. So maybe we'll just do a little test, and We'll find out. We'll put some stuff down. We'll see how the spawns get affected, and then we'll adjust, delete it, and adjust it if it's not working out. So I reckon kind of round about where. Let's get rid of some of these rocks. They're kind of in the way. There we go. Look at that bog stand and harvesting. That's more familiar rather than the crap ton that I'd get normally. There we go. And one more. I've never really come up here very much on the official server that we play on, because it's just a mess. It's just spammed with crap, and not much spawns up there anymore, unfortunately. So I reckon maybe let's just chuck these pillars down. We'll see how we get on. I mean, yeah, we need probably need the storage boxes for it to be super effective. Although I guess just the so the idea is, if you're not sort of following what I'm rabbiting on about, is that pillars don't affect the respawning of resources, but foundations do. So if I put these down, anything within a whatever radius would kind of get affected by that, would not respawn the resources. Once you destroy them, they wouldn't come back. Whereas if we do it with... oh, hang on. Get out of that. If we do it with pillars, then that shouldn't be an issue. Stuff will still respawn even right next to a pillar, just not directly on. So if I put them here, then the rocks won't respawn, but everything else should be good. Oh, wrong button. Also, a cool thing you can do with these. Can we make this a bit lower? Because it doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do with these is just plonk that down like that. It's going to look a bit ugly, but it's going to be the best technique for preserving spawns. You can place stuff. So if I put a ceiling on top of this as well, it would basically be a foundation, and it would again block spawns. But what you can do is this. And this shouldn't, if I'm correct, that shouldn't affect spawns. So, oh look, we can snap them for no reason at all, but why not, you know? We can make it very neat. And there. 1, 2. So I've got 4 of these I'm going to put down. I'll put 2 behind it as well. Oh, that's going to be too close. Shicer. I mean, it doesn't like that. Go on. Oh. I've probably got enough wood on me to craft another pillar, right? I even had one more pillar at the base that I left there. What haven't I got? It's going to be fibre, isn't it? No. Oh, the wood's in the eagle. Oh, excellent. Fine. We can make a new pillar. Panic over. And some wood. And oh, I've gone blind. Am I just going crazy? Or is the... oh, there it is. Yep. I do that so often when I'll sit there looking through the engrams for ages, and it would just feel like surely it's not there, and then bam, you suddenly see it. There we go. And there we go. It's a bit neater. Come on, mate. Get on. I want to put that back a little bit, but like those ones, it doesn't look as nice. Oh well, you know. Come on. There we go. Look at that. We got it. And bam, there we go. That's not too bad, is it? So what can these store in them? You know, maybe we don't need the storage boxes. If I just put wood and metal into these, and then leave the metal in and ferry it back, they'll probably be alright without the storage boxes. Let's try that technique. We'll see how we get on. So grab this wood for cooking up the metal. Don't need that stone. And throw that back. And clear all this. Yeah, fine. Okay. So the plan now is to run around, see how much metal I can really quickly grab, just using normal harvesting, and we'll see how that goes. I need to come back with some more wood. There's not really a huge amount of wood here, but that's fine. There's already some in there. But yeah, so while this is all cooking up, once I've done a little run for metal, I can go and grab some more wood, and then come back, and there'll be some metal cooked up, or smelted, we should say. Right, let's go and grab some bits. So there's also obsidian up here, which is super useful. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Good start, Ben. There's also obsidian up here, which is this shiny black rock next to me, which is also very useful. So that could maybe do with the storage box. But I think for now I'll just shove it straight in the Argentavis, and I'll have a think. I might have an experiment off cam with the resource spawning. We'll see how we get on. But as you can see, even nice to the satisfaction of doing it properly without the harvest boost, and still getting pretty savage amount of metal. These solid kind of yellowy rocks, you get very large amounts of metal from. The most metal I think you can get anywhere, and then you get the ones with kind of a bit of yellowness on them that you get quite good metal from, but not top metal. So these are the top bananas, the Dadios. These are the ones that you normally get highest up, basically, or the most difficult to access places. So you get them high up in the volcano where we are, and you also get them high up the sides of this volcano and other mountains in Ark. So how we get on, and how much do we get with that tiny bit? Look, 144. That was very, very tasty, very quick as well. I might just run around and just smash as much of this as I can in like a few minutes, and we'll see how much we gather. Oh, that's one stuck inside a normal rock. You can also get more metal from these, so what we'll do once we're a little bit further into the game is, once we've tamed a Quetzal, excuse me, once we've tamed a Quetzal and an Ankylosaurus, we'll fly the Anklo up here. They're like the ones with the kind of big swingy club tail and a lot of armor and a sort of spiky back. You'll see what I mean when you see one. But those guys are really good at getting metal. I think they're the best dinos at getting metal in the game. So once we've got a decent level Anklo and also let's just drop this stone so we can walk. How much we carry? 220 metal? That's not bad. Let's go and get that smelting. Yeah, then we'll be able to use the Quetzal to pick the Anklo up and fly it over here. And should we split that and put 100 in each for now? Yeah, why not? Because we're probably going to be fine. And why not? 120. Yeah, because you need the Quetzal to pick up Anklos. You can't pick them up with an Argentavis. The Anklos are too big, they're too heavy, they're too fat. Hey, come on. There we go. Whoa, that's very bright. Yeah, so that's the kind of aim. If I just had an Anklo, I could walk it up here, but they're so slow. They're really goddamn slow, so it's not really worth the time you'd spend walking one all the way up here. I guess you could just... Well, I don't know. I guess if you're doing lots and lots, if I walked it all the way up here and then left it up here, that would probably be fine. If you wouldn't want to walk it up here and then walk it back every trip, that'd be pretty crazy. But I guess if I tamed a high level one, I could take a little adventure and bring it up here. It'd have to be a really decent one for it to be worth it, though. And that's a little way off. They're going to use the Dilo eggs to make the kibble, so we'll come back to those once we've kidnapped or dino-napped a bunch more Dilos. Oh, it's nice having this all to myself. Although it would be nice to have a few other people kind of floating around. I'll have to... Hopefully, they're meant to be increasing the tether limit. So the tether is, if I had other people... This is just single player, but I can load this up as like a local multiplayer world if I wanted. I could have up to, I think, 3 other people join the world at the moment. And they're going to increase that rate to 8 people at some stage. And you're also tethered to the host by 200 meters, and that is also going to get increased as well. I can't remember what it was to. I think it was like 300 or 320 or some weird number like that. So, I mean, still not enough that you could kind of go off and do your own thing particularly, but it's a little bit more manageable. So it'd be a kind of weird way of playing. You need to kind of work really as a team and all do the same stuff. Like, you couldn't have me here and Lammy or whoever over at the base. It wouldn't work. It would just yank him along and teleport him to me. But it's a good option for people who are fed up of trying live servers or don't really fancy that, or the hassle or the worry, I guess, of having time ticking over when you're not there, which can be pretty stressful. You know, it can be Ark can be an incredibly distressing game. I mean, we've kind of got in the swing of things now, but when we first started out, like, every few days there was just absolute heartbreak where you'd come back and your dinos had all been killed, or you'd there was a little hole in your fence you hadn't noticed, or a raptor got in and killed everything. It's just masses of heartbreak in this game, and you have to kind of get a thick skin. So if you didn't want to have to deal with that, then playing on a local game is a good option, because it doesn't, like I said, time doesn't pass unless you're playing. But the downside of that is, of course, that a lot of stuff that is kind of time dependent takes you a lot long to do, unless you leave it kind of logged in and leave your Xbox turned on overnight or for a few hours or whatever. Stuff like, God, I haven't had to do it yet, but making jerky, that's going to be a real pain. I'm going to have to leave my Xbox on overnight for that. I don't think there's any way of turning the speed on that up either, but jerky is basically you put cooked meat and oil and stark powder in a preserving bin, and it'll make it into jerky, which you need for making a lot of kibbles, and that takes, I think it's half an hour per jerky, so it's a pretty slow process. And obviously if there's no time passing in between playing, then it's going to take a long time for you to really get a good amount of jerky. So that's going to be interesting. Same for crops. Crops are pretty slow to grow, but the greenhouse helps mitigate that somewhat. I'm not sure about, I guess maybe you can get the industrial cooker thing, can't you, which is like a upgrade from the cooking pot, and you make the that's what you make kibble in. So I don't know if that maybe makes kibble quicker. I reckon it probably does actually, so that might be a, well, I don't know if it probably doesn't make jerky though, does it? I guess it just does the kibble, and kibble's quite quick anyway. Yeah, okay, ignore me. Oh, did I not like this one? No, I didn't. Oops. Fine. It's just chuck some more. Oh, look, these look great. What is that? That's a creepy red light. Ugh. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Enjoying the very short night times that we have here on Beard World. Chuck that in there, sure, and that, fine. Well, we've managed to get quite I think I'll do one more little, maybe one more little run of grabbing metal, and then we'll grab some obsidian, and then we'll fly back, and we'll see how much the Arge can carry as well. I need to go off and, I'll probably go off and do a ton of killing with that Arge as well later, once I'm done recording. So if I can level that up a load, I can get the carry weight leveled up, and that'd be really useful for carrying all this shit back to my base. Right. But yeah, I find it's a lot. So if you didn't realise the benefit of why I'm kind of smelting all this stuff down rather than just kind of harvesting metal and flying back, the reason is that the raw metal, when I smelt that, it's 2 raw metal to 1 ingot, and the weight of each thing is the same. So two raw metals weighs 2 and 1 ingot weighs 1. So if basically by smelting all this metal here, I'm halving the carry weight of everything. So that's why it's worth kind of smelting at source, because it makes things a lot easier to carry. I reckon we can probably get one more node. We'll see. But yeah, so that's the reason for this. And you can just kind of focus on doing one thing, hoard a load of metal, and then you can just do a few runs with the Arge and fly back. And what I could also do was I could bring the old Argentavis and even the Pteranodons that I've got. They have a pretty low carry weight. I could make all of them follow me, fly over here with Gandalf, and load all them up with metal as well, and then fly them back. And so even though the Pteranodons have a crappy carry weight, they would still be pretty useful, because they wouldn't be carrying me for a change. They could carry, I don't know, 50 metal or something. So it all adds up. It's all worthwhile. There we go. Holy crap, this is a great way of getting metal. I've never had the sort of fortune, I don't know, the fortune to have the volcano crater all to myself, and I'm just getting an absolute ton of metal. How much have we got in each? So we got 171 in there. We got 164 in there. Cooking, I mean. We've got 165 in there, and 149 there. So there's what, I don't know, like 600 metal we've got cooking up in there. Well, 300 ingots that'll turn into 600 raw. So that's not bad, really. It's not bad at all. But I think we don't need all the stone. Stone's easy enough to get. We've nearly done our metal picking as well. Maybe we should just finish off that pit. Oh, actually, let's grab some obsidian and crystal. That's a good idea. Mix it up a little bit. Oh, we get a nice bit of metal from that as well. Is that the best tool for obsidian? Let's have a look. Maybe the axe is better for obsidian. No, that just gets a shitload of stone. Okay. No. You sure? Well, let's do a full one with an axe. Okay, no, definitely not the axe. So the downside of manual harvesting as well is I'm pretty... Oh yeah, it's definitely the pick. I just got a bit unlucky with that other one. So one of the downsides of this is that I've still got very low level tools. I need to have a sort of session of go around getting drops and try and find a high level pickaxe and axe to be really good. I did have 130% damage axe at one stage, but that I lost that when I died, so that was a bit annoying. It wasn't a blueprint, it was just an actual axe, so a little bit temperamental. Really what I want is a good blueprint for a... Is this stuff respawned already? No. I have... Oh no, I turned it back down. I did have respawn rate turned up for a while, which means once you destroy stuff, the resources respawn really quickly, which is also quite useful. This obsidian doesn't weigh very much, does it? I thought it would weigh quite a lot. Oh, it's 1 for 1. I just hadn't got very much of it. Yeah, nice. Well, let's get... How much obsidian? There wasn't really very much obsidian, was it? Let's grab a bit more. And then we'll grab that metal, head back. I think I've got a bit of crystal at the base anyway. Is that the top of a drop there? Wow. So the obsidian's a little bit harder to come by up here. I guess we'll need to... That's something that's definitely going to... Oh, have I drunk all my water I have? Okay, well, let's fly back. I'm dehydrated. All that hard work. We'll grab some... grab the metal we can. We'll leave the rest cooking up. I think this stuff should still keep cooking when I'm not here. I'm not exactly sure how... chunk loading, as it were, works in Ark. That's a sort of term from Minecraft. We'll just apply it here. But basically, areas how, because this isn't a server, it's just my sort of game. How's that for carry weight? Can you fly alright, mate? Ah, he's got loads left. Well, we'll bring it back. Should we bring? Well, let's grab a bit more. Let's just. Oh no, the pickaxe is nearly dead as well, isn't it? Well, that's fine. We'll just smash a bit of this and then we'll fly back. We'll just take some raw back with us. But yeah, because it's not a sort of dedicated server or a hosted online server, I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with if time kind of keeps passing in areas that you're not in that aren't loaded in. Because I'd be kind of surprised if it has the entire map loaded in and stuff going on all the time. But who knows? Maybe you'd think it'd kind of load in your stuff that has stuff cooking in it. That kind of makes sense. It'd be a shame if it didn't. I guess we'll find out when we come back if that's all burnt out or if it's still burning later on. We will find out. There we go. Well, the pick is done. I feel like, look, we've come this far. We might as well break this goddamn dirty pick on this damn dirty shiny obsidian. There we go. My primitive pick has broken. Let's get out of here, boy. Gandalf. Oh, we've got a level up on the eagle as well. Let's give you an extra... I've been doing movement speed and carry weight because he's already got high stamina, which would be good for Quetzal taming if we end up doing that at some stage. Carrying a scorpion means you have to land less, so that's useful and probably enough stamina, I reckon, for that. The other thing you need is movement speed's kind of useful because they're not... Quetzals aren't too quick, but a little boost in that would really help out. I found it was taking me quite a while to kind of catch back up, and then that obviously drains your stamina more. So, you know, bit of movement speed, bit of weight. Hopefully, this guy can work as both my sort of pack horse and also my Quetzal tamer, or half of the Quetzal taming duo. I am dehydrating at the moment, but I can't be bothered to go and land down there in the water. We'll just go all the way back to base and have a little drink there. Oh, hello, everything's loading in. Nice. So yeah, I think we're getting on pretty well towards getting our sort of egg thing going. We've got getting up a nice collection of eggs now. I've got enough eggs to do a perfect pteranodon tame, so that's something I'll be on the lookout for. I just need the veg so I can make the kibble, so that'll be coming up soon. And then hopefully we'll be getting some more scorpion eggs so we can do the Rex tame, and then the Dilo and Raptor one so we can get a few other things tamed. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep building up this base off cam and giving you updates. I'm going to go and collect some drops as well, have a fly around the map on a Pteranodon. I don't know if you guys are going to watch that or not. It might be a little... I mean, you get to see the map and I can just kind of rabbit on, but I don't know. Well, I guess it's probably not any less... it's no less boring than watching me just smash metal nodes for 15 minutes. So, you know, let me know what you guys kind of want to see, really. It's I'm really enjoying just playing on this world on and off cam, so yeah, your feedback is definitely valued. If you let me know what you fancy seeing, and I'll if I got time, I'll I'll show you that. Or if it's if there's some stuff you think's a bit boring, it's not worth chucking on cam, then also let me know. Oh, look, that's a Rex egg. Hello, Rex egg. If that despawns before I get it, I'm going to smash my face through the monitor. Hopefully it won't despawn. That's a big promise to live up to. Right. Go, go, go! What do we got? Ah, there we go. Oh, look, it only spawned 25 seconds ago. So I think that's the thing with... I need to read up and get my head around it, but that's the thing with when you kind of load in chunks after going away, then I think there's a... It, like, resets the chance for them to drop an egg at the next, I don't know, tick or whatever. Something like that. That's not the best explanation ever. This isn't a tutorial video, but I don't know. Maybe that's just luck. There's no eggs here. Who knows? I bet there's some dodo eggs. They're all falling out of their butts. There are no dodo eggs. There will be. There will be. Well, there we go. The Rex eggs are coming on quite well. That's good because they're good for Quetzal. So once we got, I don't know, 10, 20 of those, we can tame a low-level Quetzal. I don't know what we're aiming for. I've only seen that level 3 and a level 1 knocking about, so we might struggle to find more. Well, how much did we manage to fly back there? We've got 90 metal, 80 raw metal, a bit of obsidian, bit of crystal. Not bad. Oh, and a bit of stone. I didn't mean to break. Cool. All right, yeah, nice one. I'll just give you a little aerial. Oh, you saw the kind of aerial view as I was flying, didn't you? Well, we'll just fly up here anyway for the ending. But yeah, nice one. Yeah, so that's it for this week. Let me know if you're enjoying the videos. Oh, shit. Oh, because I'm dehydrated. Ah, yeah. Well, there you go. Can I eat meat? Well, yeah. The dangers of flying when dehydrated. God, can you imagine if that had happened right over the trees back there? I never really get dehydrated, so it's never normally been a worry. Well, I mean, I've never really happened while I've been flying dehydrated. What a plum. There we go. Well, I'm going to go and get some water, hey Roo, and hopefully not die. So nice one. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. It really does help us out. Leave a comment, let us know, all that kind of stuff. Cool. Alright, see you later, guys. Take it easy. I'm Ben, we're the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.